West is kind of nice this time of year.
Yes, I agree.
How long have you been here?
Cheers. 9 days now.
And it's June, and you can leave your work in the property management office in June for 9 days.
Yes, I absolutely can, and I just did.
Well, so how does one accomplish that?
Well, I've got Steph and Danny, our virtual assistants, who kind of just field everything for me. I work a little bit while I'm here. It's not like I haven't worked, but I just don't have to be stressing over my email or my phone calls because they kind of field it all.
So you got them, let's talk about that. Your emails, you've got them reading your emails.
Yep.
And do they action your emails, or do they just tell everything to wait until you get back?
They action my emails, and then anything they can't action, they leave for me for the next morning, or they ping me to say, hey, I need you to look at something, if it's urgent.
Okay. And then what about your phone calls? How are they handling those?
So if they're just answering them, and then if they need me, then they patch me through it. They haven't yet.
In 9 days?
They haven't needed me.
Wow.
We also have our property manager there, Tim. We try not to take vacations at the same time, but
right.
I don't think he's covered for me much on this trip. So.
Well, so in my world, I've been working virtually for over 20 years, and I started using all sorts of tools at the workplace to distribute my work to other people, and bought myself a ton of freedom. And right now with my executive assistant, Rena, God bless her, she's always on my emails. She escalates anytime something seems urgent and important. I get a little chat message.
She's the only way you can get on Todd's calendar.
She runs my calendar for me, and she sets up my meetings, and she takes minutes of my meetings, and when I'm done a meeting, she comes up with a to-do list and distributes it to each person who's agreed to do something in the meeting. And then the real beauty of it is she adds it to a master to-do list and checks when it was due, reminds people when it's due, and then when it's done, she checks it off the list. And if it doesn't get done, she escalates to me. So it's kind of a really cool way to go into a meeting, agree to get things done, and then have someone else follow up on it for you.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how, by the way, he works on Wednesdays, and that's it.
Yeah, I've been working Wednesdays for about 20 years. And
really
the reason for that is that it allows me to have a long weekend on either end, like an early long weekend or a late long weekend, you know?
Or both.
Oh, let's go with that. And so, yeah, my Wednesdays are always jam-packed with meetings. And then I take other meetings on an overflow basis, and she knows how to arrange my calendar that way. So it's really cool having wonderful staff that are so gifted and talented and allowing us the opportunity to get a break, get a getaway.
Yeah, it's been a huge gift, even compared to last year, I think, because our virtual assistants are more seasoned and more comfortable and had a lot of training and experience now. I have worked so much less than I did last year this time, and it's been so nice to just enjoy time with my son without checking my phone and answering the phone. I remember in the aquarium last year, I was answering the phone, and I said, while we were there today, I was like, oh, this is much better to not be chasing a toddler.
Yeah, we actually did a fishing charter, and Megan went on it and never had to check her phone or do anything like that. And we were offshore. So far, you couldn't have checked your phone.
No service.
We actually went out of service.
It was very nice.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So you're kind of sold on this whole virtual staff giving you freedom?
I'm not going back, that's for sure.
And you've been 5 years, and Steph's been with you for almost the whole 5 years, right?
4 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that first year.
That first year, you'll never forget about. Life without Steph.
I won't let you forget about it either.
Ouch. Well, hey, to our wonderful remote team and our virtual team, we love you guys. Thank you so much for all you do. And we hope that we can make your lives as rich as you make ours. Thank you.